All right, welcome to episode 15 of the September Online Poker Series. Today is a big day 2 and a beautiful schedule online. A lot of games that are in my kind of perfect buy-in level between 109 to 320, plus the day 2. Fired up today. I'm going to play a bigger session than yesterday. And as you can see, I've already started playing, but I'm excited for the grind today. Let's hope the day 2 goes well. And if not, hopefully we have a decent session on the side anyway, or maybe make some more day 2s for later in the week. But let's get into it. Episode 15, 1 week left. Let's get it. All right, getting into episode 15 here. We are currently for the series down $8,000 after a perfect start and then one of the worst stretches of MTTs I have ever been a part of. That's our graph for the month. So we'd love a winning day today at the very least. Just I want to see an uptick in this graph here. All right, session is live and running. We have the 109 8 max day 2, starting 26 out of 100 players, starting in 9 minutes. Big spot for today. How I'm feeling about the day 2, I mean, I'm a little more excited than the other couple day 2s we've had because the other ones were slightly smaller buy-in and I didn't have quite as good of a stack. Now today I actually have a decent stack. The buy-in's a bit bigger, the prize pool's a bit bigger. So, I'm a bit more excited, but the only thing keeping me a little bit more humble about it is that there's still a pretty big field to get through. I mean, 100 players it's not nothing. That's a lot of people. So it's gonna take a lot of work today. It's probably gonna be a long grind. I hope it is. I hope it is. All right, kicking off the day 2 with Ace King. Gonna bet this flop. Could definitely check or big bet, but small bet gets it done. Okay, well, 96 left. Big day 2, let's get it. All right, we defend here against Pigao. Flop well, we got top pair with a shallow stack depth with spades. All right, check, check, king. I mean, that's not good, obviously. Check, check again, 3 of hearts. I think we can have a block sizing here. I'm gonna put this in there. Makes a lot of sense to me. Have some small bets and some big bets. All right, get a little bit of value. It's not a very attractive board anymore, but they did have ace 10. That's too bad. I was gonna check raise the flop and they probably would have stacked off, but nice little small one there. All right, a reminder on the situation for the day 2. So we currently have $445 locked up. First prize is $43,000. That's what's for the win, and final table will be $2.8 thousand. So that's the situation. I'll play a range bet here. Could definitely play it differently though. Take it down. Overbet turn incoming. Block some of the best top pairs. We want to build this pot in case we hit the nuts on the river. So we got big. We have a big range advantage here. Fits a big bet. 10 on the river is garbage. 10x is not often going to be my double barrel range, except for maybe king 10. Yeah, it's too bad. All right. Big stack of the big blind, go for the call. Let's go for a c-bet here. All right, chill so far. It's a good start to the 500 today. I had a big pot with king queen here that I won a lot of chips. Got value on the flop and turn, not the river. And we had the ace king here where it went raise, call, squeeze. Call, went for a small bet on the flop, call, fold, and then I bet big on the turn. It's nice, we, block some of the nice jack X, and it's a really nice spot to barrel because we block Block some of the nice Queen X and Jack X that they can have in their range, and they still have a bunch of weak pocket pairs here and floats. So yeah, big double barrel there, and we win a nice pot. Going for a 3-bet here against the button chip leader. All right, here we go. Final 82. Let's go. God, ace. How sick is that? Man, what? The moment we've been waiting for. A lucky freaking pot in a day 2. God, aces, just ripping it. No click. No utilizing the image of chip leader, just clicking it, not trapping. I was surprised. Honestly, I was surprised. But regardless, we know they can have like queens, kings. We know they can have ace, king. We know they can have maybe aces, but it's still going to be a 3-bet call. So, all right, good pot. Good pot. Okay, under the gun opens and c-bets here. We're going to go for a call. Damn, I expect a lot of checks here. They go for the barrel. So there's still some big flushes out there. I feel like I could have gotten more out of that hand. Never mind. Ace-5 suited here on the button. I went for a flat against a min-raise for 20 blinds. I think if everyone was on 20, I might play reshove. I think it's going to be a pretty good option. Once these guys are in closer to 30, I kind of like it less, but I'm going to go for a small stab here on the flop. Check call, barrel the turn. I mean, 10 blinds behind. I don't think we want to let their like aces traps, kings traps off the hook here. Really don't like seeing the spade come in, but I don't think we want to let those overpairs off the hook for 10 extra blinds here. They could also just have like ace 10, king 10 with a spade. Hero call. We might lose now though. Oh, we were cooked anyway. Wow. It's a pretty sick board. I mean, 10, 5, 5, ace 5 against 10s. Yeah, that hurts. I mean, that's 20 big blinds off our stack. I mean, I think if anything, could maybe check back the river. Just like say, okay, the pot's big enough, screw it. But I think when their range can have like check calls with a lot of 10x getting to the river, I think with me being the chip leader at the table on the button, I can have maybe a little bit of a wider range, find some extra bluffs. I think they're like usually gonna check call down like aces with a spade, kings with the spade if they have it, ace 10 with the spade, like these sort of hands. I think there's enough of that to go for the rest, but could maybe check the river. And I mean, that time it would have been beautiful. But it's a fancy little play here. Just raising with the bottom pair to fold out all their kind of nonsense. They're just stabbing too much here with draws without a diamond or queen 8 of clubs or whatever. Like, it's an easy board for people to just stab everything, and then we can just use a really cheap price to take it down. And we're just going to fold the king jack offsuit. All right, went for a call against the cutoff here. I'm gonna go check, check. Hope for an ace. Eight of clubs is not an ace. I think if we face big bet, we can probably fold right away. Even small bet is uncomfortable. Another check here. All right, brick time. Come on, brick it out. Or ace or 7. Ace is good. I mean, I still lose to some hands here, but ace is good. All right, let's bet 60% and hope that they call with ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack. Bluffs here are gonna come from some broadways. Queen, jack, king, queen mainly, I would say. All right. All right, we are short on the bubble-ish, soft bubble. It's always the player to my direct left. I really wish it was somebody else giving me action. I mean, it's really bad. It's not a good flop. It's not a good turn. Holy, that is not a good turn. We still win. How about here? How about here? What do we got? Okay, ace is live. Always an ace. Always an ace on this website, right? On the bubble, we triple up. Let's go. All right, that was nice. 2 for 2. Sitting with 46 left here in the 109. I am in 16th, so pretty nice. Won a couple of small pots. Haven't really played any big pots ever since I lost all 20 blinds against Random Chew. Who, I mean, honestly, like, look what happened. I gave them 20 blinds. They had 40. Now they have 100. They're like chip leading, so that's all me. That's all me. All right, went for a squeeze shove here. This player's like pretty loose. Oh wow, they call off king jack. Nice. And then there was a call and then a call from a short stack. So I think our hand actually becomes a pretty good shove. Here we're gonna go for a check raise in the day 2. Nice. Running the kings out of the gun. Dang. Nah, you gotta be kidding me. I shoved for 6 big blinds. 6 big blinds. The blinds have aces and ace queen here. All right. Well, we lose with the flush draw. We lose with the ace eight. We're gonna min cash-ish, I guess. Yeah. Oh, we have aces in the big blind. This is like the most awkward range to play against. I think we're just gonna go for a call and then play from there. I like check raise here. So the reason I like check raise is I think there's a lot of turns and rivers where they're going to be passive with middling pairs and things. Even though I have a nice combo with the aces with the club, I just think they're going to play this passively and not want to bluff a lot of like king tens and stuff on the turn. Turn, I'm going to check. They go small. Let's call and see what the river is. Maybe block. I think block here is nice. I don't really care about getting the stack here. If we can even get any money is fine. Very interesting, complicated pot here. Nice, let's go. It's just a lot of chips to win. I mean, oh wow, they had a set of queens. Wow, they had a set of queens. No way. No way. That's crazy. All right, went for the reshove for 10 bigs with the 9s. They call with queen jack. All right, that's all she wrote. Min cash and the 55er. Ooh, all right, that's a big hand. Hey, oh my God, no way. No way they had ace jack. Nice pot in the 500. 500's been pretty good the whole time. Won a nice pot with ace king here, post flop against the small blind. They've been playing very loose. We won a nice pot with sixes here, post flop. Queen jack I got a bluff through. 6-5 we won a nice pot. Ace 10 I got a bluff through. It went raise, call, c-bet, fold, raise. I played a 3-bet on the flop. All right, if I was deeper, I would definitely raise this. I'm questioning it being middle of the pack versus the big stack. We really don't want to get re-raised, so I'll go for a check back. I mean, it's definitely a fine check, but it's also a really nice hand, blind versus blind, so generally we want to raise if we can. I just think it's a bit dicey with ICM. Check, check. Nice turn. They check. I think we want to probably big bet, like, we're not going to bet super thin here. Like, I'm probably not going to start betting a 4. Probably check an 8 a lot here still. Checking queen a lot here still. So yeah, it's going to be some bluffs, some king X. Go for this size. And we're still going to value bet the river. All right, they fold. All in here in the 162. Ace 8, ace 10 for a triple up. Oh no. Damn. It's a huge pot. Oh, the action went check, check, check on the flop with the big blind. I bet the turn. They raised. I called. I mean, I guess we beat ace 4. I just feel like they have pocket 4s every time, but I guess they could bluff a Broadway. I just feel like it's people don't balance here. I don't know. I guess I call. Oh, wow. Boom! These guys are tricky. These guys are very tricky. Let's go. What a stack in the 500, man. All right, went for a raise with king jack. Offsuit, it's going to be like closer to the bottom of our opening range. And a shove, it's going to be a fold. Ace 8 suited, ace 9 suited. All right, 525, not a bad spot to gamble here. We have the appropriate amount of chips to call. All right, too bad. Defend the big blind against the min raise from the cutoff. I don't think the range is going to be insanely wide, like any maybe super extra ugly hands with this big stack and short stack, but I think king 8 still wants to defend. It's not a very good turn. River 6. We could play a small bet or check. Don't think we're gonna bluff this part of our range. Maybe. I'm gonna play check, I think. I think it's better. Ace 8. All right, well, we were pipped. That's too bad. All right, we've been card dead for a long, for a long time. Raise 3-bet here. 10-6 garbage, 7-6 under the gun with this stack. Can't play it. Garbage. Positionally can't. Moral of the story is we've been chilling for a long time, but unfortunately that means we're not chipping up. And we are one of the shortest stacks in the final 23 players. Currently have 1,000 locked up, so that's pretty good. But yeah, it's definitely the part of the tournament where you really want to have chips so that you can accumulate and apply pressure. All right, so we could limp or shove this one. I've been very tight, and I think when we're getting deep, shoving is just going to be better. But we don't want to get called. We do not want to get instantly snapped. Ah! We're dead. All right, to stay alive, we got 9-8 offsuit again. GG's. Guys, we got a call here. All right, good run, everyone. $1,000. It's not going to be a series saver. It's not going to be a day saver even. It's a nice run, but unfortunately, it's just like as soon as we got down to crunch time, we got deep. When the pots mattered, we just didn't win any. So, frustrating. All right, so our day 2 is done. Wanted to play a big session today, though, so I'm going to keep firing, keep hopping in tournaments, and try to push the envelope today. Still alive in that 500 with some good bounties right now, and yeah, we're just gonna push the envelope, keep playing, big sesh. All right, it's been a good grind so far. You know, the day 2 is disappointing. Like, I got lucky super early to win a big pot. I gave some of the chips away with the trip 5s against the full house. That was an interesting one. We were always going to lose a decent amount of chips there. I maybe could have saved 10 blinds on the end, but that's the amount that I maybe could have saved there, and I still don't think it was... I still think a shove is pretty good, at least, earlier in the day. Card dead for a very long time after that. Lost a couple of small ones post-flop. Card dead, card dead, card dead. And then... You know, deep against other short stacks, I'm always going to err on the side of shoving more blind versus blind if it's an option. Just because nobody likes to call off for their tournament life. So if we have something reasonable, then shoving ends up being pretty good, usually. So even good players talk themselves into folding bigger hands in deep runs. It happens to everyone. So I think the shove is always going to be pretty good with a hand like that. Because it's also like a hand like 9-8 is also one where it doesn't, you don't want to fold it, right? You know, you don't want to limp and get jammed on and like have to fold those types of hands with decent equity, decent playability, whatever. So yeah, that was our run. As for the rest of the session, I mean, we don't have any stacks that are massive right now. Haven't been running very good. Haven't been running very good on a lot of the games today, but I'm still alive in the 500 with some decent bounties. $56 bounty, easy shove here. They limped ace-king under the gun. What a sick hand to run into. They have 6s, flop a set. They flop a 10. All right, I lost to everyone. Went for a flat with the aces here against a 3-bet from the big blind. Just gonna keep calling. We have a pretty safe hand with the overpair and the ace of diamonds. If they check, I'm gonna check back. It's gonna look kind of scary, but like, I don't think they're gonna have a lot of like draws, if that makes sense. I think it's gonna be like a lot of hands like, oh, what is this? Queens? Nice. I was gonna say, they're gonna have a lot of hands like ace-3 offsuit that's bluffing, and then they're just gonna have big hands that will shove. So when they check, I think we wanna check and let them bluff the river. Now, the caveat to that is that if you thought that their 3-betting range had a lot of like queen jack, king queen on the turn, hands like 9x of diamonds somehow, like there is a lot more reason to shove if they check to me on the turn, if that's what their range looks like. But if their range looks like, okay, they either have kings or queens or something, or they just have like ace-4 offsuit or ace-3 offsuit just trying to bluff me pre-flop, then I think just checking back on the turn would have been really nice. But yeah, they just shove. Makes it easy on us, just a cooler. All right, Jack squeezing up here in the Super Tuesday. Jack 10 suited goes for the 4-bet jam. Nice, let's go. All right, we've been on a slide ever since that ace-8 suited bounty hunt. It's a good flop here though. They play raise. I guess I'll just call. Like, I'm not gonna fold any turn, but like I want them to be able to bluff it off. I'm trying to think of hands I want to just rip it here with. Not too many, I feel like. They share it. All right, 320 bounty reshove here against the big stack. All right, still alive. 2.8 blinds. This is a hand we could survive with, for sure. I'm not folding no matter what. Wow. Folds around a late position. Heads up. What? What? Like, what? I needed the chips, man. That's literally the bad... I hate $500 tournaments. That's literally a bad beat. Yeah. That's such a good meme. That's such a good meme for my series that, like, I'm down to one big blind. I pick up a beautiful hand in the big blind. I'm never getting walked because there are any two cards from the small blind. And I find a way to get walked with a good hand. That's such a ironic meme of my... What a nice metaphor for my series that is. All right, we're live for a triple up, guys. Come on. 10 of hearts. I'm gonna cash for 400 or something. All right. Pocket kings against pocket fives, all in pre-flop. No. All right, buy-ins and cashes mid-afternoon here, 3,800 to 1,800. So we're in another big deficit. Lots of tables up on the screen though. All right, in the bottom here, we're gonna get it in with ace jack. Sure, they just have lots of tables. Ace 10, perfect. It's perfect if we win in the 320. We don't win. Here we get it at ace queen against nines and eights, and we lose a flip to eights to bust as well. All right, interesting spot here. 3-bet pot I called. I think we got a fast play. Honestly, I could see them going smaller if they like flop the nuts here with the flush, so I think that's good for us. Queen jack with a heart. All right, I'm gonna re-enter 50 blinds. Another 109, add it up. Go for the reshove here in the 215. We get a call on the left and a call on the right. That's pretty good for 2 bounties. I think I still get this bounty though. I mean, not a great pot, not a terrible pot. All right, so this is a spot where I do definitely have a shoving range, so I'm gonna put my nut flush draw in there as well. Snapped. Yes, yes, come on, let's go. All right, I gotta put you guys on to the shake I have every day. So, daily, fat-free Greek yogurt, plain. Oats, throw them in there. Golden flax seeds, throw them in there. Protein powder, throw it in there. There's a banana in there. And then frozen avocado, frozen blueberries. And that's it. Daily, daily. All right, the 215 Super Tuesday. Ace, queen, ace, jack. It's a setup. Can we hold? Nice. All right, so as you can see, I'm playing 8 tables still, relatively deep into the grinds. 4.5K in buy-ins today, so I followed my plan. And we're playing lots of tournaments. Got a good energy for the game today, so I'm just trying to utilize that and fire as much as I can. We're still down quite a bit on the day, and that's with a day 2 cash of 1,000. So it hasn't been a stellar day up until now, but we're gonna keep plugging. $215 tournament off the button. I shove, they call. All right, I'm gonna raise call here in the $250 against the big blind. I mean, what? This game is just... All right, we cashed the Super Tuesday 215. Currently have 448 locked up with the short stack. It's always the player on my, like, what? Why is it always the ones on my direct left? You know what I mean? Why is it always the tightest ranges? How about an ace? How about another ace? This game. How about another ace? No, how about every heart in the deck? Just put every heart out there, sure. That's good, yep. $122 in bounties, GG. Player on my left, waking up with a hand. What's new? This time there's gonna be king, queen, or diamond though. This time we're gonna win the pot. I know it. I know it. Or maybe not. Maybe we will bust another MTT with a high equity hand and cash for nothing. Peanuts. It's a flip. What world? What? Look at this legitimately, look at this pot I just played. I limped pre, they check back. Check the flop, check, check. Check the turn, check, check. River, they have a full house. I bet the river, they just call. I lose here on this river after check, 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 check. They just call, they have full house. 10 minutes left in day one. Another just tragic session. Oh my God, don't. Don't. All right, last game for the grind today. We have the 55 Hyper PKO. First place is 500 plus bounties. I'm in last place, 6 out of 6. So if everything goes really well, we can maybe win like a K. Right now, we just have like a few hundred locked up. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. Like, what is that? All right, guys, I had to step out after that session yesterday. I kind of just got off the computer and got some groceries. I was chilling last night. This is actually, it's tomorrow after that day on the grind. Yeah, yesterday was a struggle. I mean, it was fine. It was fine. I had some decent runs, a lot of really nice pots. I found editing through a lot of the clips. I think there was some really interesting hands from the session today. So, you know what? It's whatever. I was pretty tilted after the session yesterday. Just, I don't know. It's one of the longest losing streaks I've actually ever had. So it's starting to get a little ridiculous, but whatever. Let's go through the results. Let's wrap it up, and we'll just keep this grind going. Vlog is the Tuesday vlog. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I think. Not that many sessions left, so we don't have time to sit in our feels and feel sad about it. We gotta get grinding, try to run up some more stacks, get another day two. All right, so session 15 on the vlog. We had 4.6 thousand in buy-ins. I was pretty happy with the effort, at least. For how much I played yesterday, 3,100 in cashes. Not a bad spread to lose $1,500 yesterday. Unfortunately, we did have 1,000 of the cashes coming from a day two. So, I mean, if you remove the day two cash, move it up to this session, it makes this session not so bad, and it makes this session, you know, minus 2,500, which is kind of the reality of yesterday, but so be it. 31 MTTs played, reasonable within the scope. No day twos, unfortunately. We were quite close. Luck meter, I think, you know, thinking around the end of the session, it was brutal. But earlier in the session, we definitely were running decent. And I feel like, you know, I cashed enough tournaments yesterday to where, you know, I didn't feel that unlucky. It's just, it didn't really work out in totality. So, Yeah, I'd say it was around a 5, just felt average. And currently, our series is at minus $9,552. All right, so that's where we're sitting heading into the next session. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I think there was a lot of interesting hands. I mean, I'm sure you guys want to see me win. I definitely want to see me win, but I think the content was kind of interesting. I think there was some pots I definitely could have played differently today. And, you know, I don't know. It was pretty interesting, the session. So hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, I love hearing from you in the comments. Drop a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll keep this vlog train going daily. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.